How do people secure their livelihoods in a changing world? And how can we design better development strategies that improve lives? The Sustainable Livelihoods Framework, or SLF, is a tool that helps us answer these questions. Developed by DFID in the late 1980s, it remains one of the most widely used approaches by humanitarian organizations today. The SLF provides a way to understand how individuals and communities use resources to make a living. It helps identify the assets people rely on, the challenges they face, and how development projects or policies can better support their livelihoods. The framework is structured around 5 key elements that work together: livelihood assets, vulnerability context, structures and processes, livelihood strategies, and livelihood outcomes. First, let's talk about livelihood assets. These are the resources individuals or households use to secure their livelihoods. There are 5 types of capital involved: natural, human, social, physical, and financial assets. These resources shape the strategies people can adopt to achieve their goals. The next element is the vulnerability context. This refers to the external environment in which people live. It includes trends like population growth, sudden shocks like natural disasters, and seasonal variations that affect crops or employment opportunities. While vulnerability refers to a community's risk to external shocks, poverty is about the lack of resources and opportunities. Understanding the vulnerability context helps design interventions that reduce risks and build resilience. The structures and processes are the institutions, policies, and social norms that shape livelihoods. These include both formal institutions like government bodies and laws, and informal ones such as social conventions and gender roles. How these structures function can either enable or limit access to resources. Next, we have livelihood strategies. These are the actions and decisions individuals or households take to secure their livelihoods. These strategies are shaped by the assets available, the vulnerability context, and the structures and processes that govern their lives. Some common livelihood strategies include subsistence farming, small-scale fishing, running small businesses, skilled labor, and seasonal migration for work. These strategies are dynamic and must adapt to changing conditions. Finally, livelihood outcomes are the results of these strategies. They reflect whether the strategies are effective in improving people's lives. HASA outcomes include increased income, improved well-being, reduced vulnerability, better food security, and more sustainable use of natural resources. Positive livelihood outcomes help to strengthen assets and resilience, creating a cycle of empowerment and sustainability. Poor outcomes, on the other hand, may indicate that the strategies need to be rethought or that external challenges are hindering progress. The key elements of the SLF do not work in isolation. Livelihood assets are used to create strategies, which are influenced by the vulnerability context and the structures and processes at play. These strategies lead to outcomes like increased income or improved well-being, which feed back into the asset base, strengthening resilience and reducing vulnerability. In summary, the Sustainable Livelihoods Framework provides a comprehensive way to understand the factors that shape people's lives and how we can design interventions to enhance their well-being. By focusing on assets, context, strategies, and outcomes, we can work together to create sustainable livelihoods for all. Thank you for joining us in exploring the Sustainable Livelihoods Framework. Let's keep working together for a more resilient and equitable world.